Hey everybody, 3 weeks in a row. Wow. I'm glad to be speaking with you guys again and being this consistent. It's good to be here, so cheers to that. Okay, so H. Jackson Brown said, 20 years from now, you'll regret more of what you didn't do rather than what you did do. So today I wanted to share with you the things I didn't do that are my 20s and youth that I regret not doing. This is in no particular order, but before I begin, I want to mention that if you want to improve yourself, one of the best ways in doing that is through reading. Reading books is one of the cheapest and most effective ways to improve yourself, to be happier, and live a more successful, productive life. What I recommend this week is a book on building better habits called Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you want to check it out and check out the other books that I've read and recommend, please check the links below. Let's get started. Alright, here we go. So number one that I regret not doing is probably making my social life a priority. I know I didn't prioritize this in high school as much as I should have, and I wish I really did. And I wish I did this in college and after school, because guess what? Socializing is so important, and I believe could lead you to better jobs and a better life than if you didn't. So in high school I didn't socialize that much because I grew up in an Asian American household, and it was all about grades, getting to a better school, and about doing well in life, when actually socializing could have been really important for my own health, for my own dating, for my own happiness, as well as getting ahead in life. I really believe that if I socialized more in high school and made it a priority to show up to parties, to even drink a little more, to even hang out with different crowds, diverse crowds, then I'd be somewhere else. I feel like I'd be happier and would be doing a job that I have more fun at. Not that I don't have fun at my job now, I love it, but I'd probably be somewhere else in life right now. Okay, so number two is not doing things for myself, and instead doing them for resumes and college apps, doing things such as Boy Scouts of America, or taking too many piano lessons, or racking up my SAT score, because honestly, I didn't give a shit about those. I wish I cared more about doing the things that I did care about, things such as making music, or making films and videos, or finding ways to make money, whether it's a job or doing things I care about, because in doing so, that sets me up better for the long run. I'm not doing it just for a resume. I'm not doing it just so I can put it on a piece of paper. I'm doing it because I care. And if I care about it, I will take more action in making it happen and making it more successful. And thus, that will take me so much further. That will end up on my resume anyway, but I can talk further about it. That's something that will help me earn money. That's something that will actually make a difference in my community and within other people. So, advice to teenagers and 20-somethings, and even now, instead of looking for that promotion or looking for things that you can put on your resume or things that look impressive for show, do the things you care about, because that will speak much higher volumes than just putting something on a piece of paper. So when it comes to high school and college students, instead of worrying about your resumes and your applications, drop all that and go ham on the things you actually care about, whether it's your art, whether it's leadership and something you actually care about, whether it's volunteering. Do something that you really want, and that will go much further than putting something on your stupid resume. Number three thing that I regret not doing is not going to therapy sooner. I discovered therapy when I was 27 years old, and helped a lot in developing my mind and helping me find success. It uncovered roadblocks that kept me from being successful, and roadblocks from being closer to my family and friends. Had I discovered it sooner, when I was 23, 24, maybe even earlier, I would have discovered those roadblocks, and I'd be in a much happier, different place right now. Number four is not putting my dreams first, but putting the expectations of others first, especially when it comes to my career. And I wish I'd put my dreams first, because if I had done so, okay, so if I was 23, 24 and I put my dreams first, I would have explored it for about 2 or 3 years. I would have really dived into it and see the potential for it, see where it could have gone, and maybe even now be living that dream life. whatever it is. Maybe it's being a videographer or being a full-time filmmaker or a documentarian. I would have been someone else completely by now. And if I didn't make it, then I still would have been happy using those 2 or 3 years exploring it. But because I cared so much about others' expectations, what people thought of me, I stuck to that traditional route. And right now, I'm still pursuing my YouTube channel and putting my dreams first, but I wish I had just done that sooner. And my number 5 regret of being 30 and not doing this earlier was not traveling more and going on more adventures. I really wish I had done that. Traveling right now is sort of the fruit of life. I know that every time I go, I learn something new about myself, about different cultures, about how others can live in different ways without exploding, right? Like Russians can live without smiling at each other so much and being fake, and they're still very happy and they trust each other more because of that. You go to other countries and you find out that people are really kind to each other. They're not so closed off, and the more open they are, the happier they are. And I wish we had that more here. I wish that I had spent 1 or 2 years outside of my home, outside of my hometown, to really discover who I am, to get out of my comfort zone, to be away from everyone that I knew, to be away from familiarity, because that's how I would have really grown. Even then, I'm 30 now, and it's still possible. The last message I want to leave you off with is the idea that no matter how old you are, as long as you're mobile, I know many of you are in your 30s, mid-20s, 40s, maybe 50s, no matter what, there's always time to do the things that you want to do. I am 30 years old now, a little bit past the age where I'm supposed to be doing risky things or doing the things that I care about, yet here I am. Thank you guys again for coming back and tuning in and watching these videos. I am planning to be more consistent and more regularly showing up. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Go ahead and share it and like it so that people will actually see it, so that it will rank higher and this can help someone out there. Leave a comment below on what you wish you had done in your 20s or what you could be doing more of now, or what you plan to do to change your life. If you want to check out my Instagram, it's at @IamAndrewMai. That's @IamAndrewMai. And Facebook /IamAndrewMai. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending time with me. I'll see you next time. Stay happy.